Hello everyone, this is my tutorial on Minecraft Cube Plush. I have a previous one and I want to show you just how I made it with the Cricut. The things you'll need are going to be your Cricut machine. You're going to need access to Design Space. You're going to need black heat transfer vinyl, small heat press. You're going to need green fabric and a sewing machine. First, we're going to go to Cricut Design Space and you're going to go to Canvas. In Canvas, you're going to find the square shape. You're going to change the size to 6.5, the width, and 6.5 the length. Here, I made that square green just because I wanted to identify it with Minecraft colors. I went ahead and I duplicated the squares and I made a total of 6 squares. After that, I made sure I counted to make sure that I had 6 squares. Then I click Make. And when I click Continue, it gives you the material, the option for materials, and what I chose was cotton. Then I went back to Design Space, into Canvas, to the section where it says Shapes, and I chose a square shape. So I needed 5 squares for this. And from there, I went ahead and I moved 3. This is actually going to design the face. So I moved this square, I moved the second square. The second square that I moved, I resized it to a 1 by 1 for now. I'm going to change that size again. I want you to do that with the second square. Just resize it to 1 by 1. So you're going to resize it again. The width, it's 1 inch by 2.055 the length. Now I did the same thing with the third square. I resize it to 1 inch width, and 2.055 the length. And that's going to go on the other side of that bigger square. Carefully placing it, making sure I lined everything up. Now I'm going to unite those. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight it. I'm going to go to the Combine button and then click Unite. And what that did right there is just made the face, the creeper mouth. And here I am moving it. And right here, what I'm doing is I'm showing you what it's going to look like on your fabric. And you go click Make. And again, it's going to show you the mat, the setup for the mat. And what I did was I moved it. Before I forget, you also have to click Mirror. I think you do that with all heat transfer vinyl. Anyways, you hit Continue. And then you go to heat transfer vinyl. And here I am cutting the vinyl and setting it up in place. Shiny part down, making sure it's smooth. Loaded it, and I pretty much just set it up to cut up. Now I'm going to remove it from the mat. Remove the pieces. And I laid out the face just so you can have an idea of how it should look. So here I'm going to press it. Now these pieces are all together because I've sewn the cube partially. And before I closed it all, what I did was went ahead and pressed the face. Here I am placing the mouth part, making sure it's straight. Here I am pressing. Now I'm going to place one of the squares and just make sure there is nothing on the fabric. So here I am just showing you that it just goes right in the tip, corner to corner. Press in the first square. And here's the other one. The third piece, the second square. You already see how it's looking. Remove my fingers before I burn them. Very careful, heat presses are pretty hot. Now here you go. I'm actually touching it, making sure that it's cool enough, but I don't think it is. And I came back and I removed the lining of the heat transfer vinyl when it was cool enough to handle. And here I am. I made a speed version of what I was doing to put the cube, the last parts of the cube together. Now, I have a previous video that I did the whole process using fabric for the creeper face. But this video was just to show you how I did the face using heat transfer vinyl with Cricut Design Space. But I encourage you that if you wanted to go ahead and see the process of putting the cube together, to go to my previous video. And I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you make lots of plushies for the people that you love. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.